All right, good morning to everyone. Thank you for joining this live press conference. This is the Concacaf Women's Qualifier, the pre-game press conference. It's Dominica versus Trinidad and Tobago. This morning we have the head coach of the Dominica Senior Women's National Team, Mr. Albert Titt, to my left. And of course we have the vice captain also of the Dominica Senior Women's National Team, Brittany Stout, and that's to his left. And of course we have the head coach of the Trinidad and Tobago Women's National Team, Mr. Kenmin Jones. Good morning to you, sir. And of course we have Ms. Karen Forbes, captain of the Trinidad and Tobago team. First off, I'm going to ask the folks up here on the head table to just introduce themselves, and we'll get right into it. First off, we'll start off with the head coach, Mr. Albert Titt.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dominica. Albert Titt, head coach of the Dominica National Women's Team.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dominica, as well. My name is Brittany Stott, and I'm the vice captain of the Senior Women's National Team. Good morning, everyone. My name is Karen Forbes. I am this Women's Warriors captain.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kenmin Jones, and I'm the head coach of the Trinidad and Tobago Senior Women's Team.
All right, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, now we know your names. We're going to get right into it, right into the questions this morning for the press conference. Dominica played their first game on Wednesday, and of course, we know Trinidad and Tobago had their game as well. We're going to start off first up with the head coach of the Dominica National Women's Team, Mr. Albert Titt. Mr. Titt, following the defeat on Wednesday, Wednesday evening to Guyana, what are your expectations for tomorrow night's qualifier against Trinidad and Tobago?
Unfortunately, we went down 4-0 against Guyana, but we went back to the drawing board. Firstly, we had a good rest and recovery session. Yesterday we had a wonderful practice going over our shortcomings, and we'll be making some changes to the game. All in all, we will see a different game against Trinidad.
All right. To the Trinidad and Tobago head coach, Mr. Kenmin Jones. Basically the same question to you. When you had a victory over Nicaragua, what are your expectations for that clash against the Dominica team?
Thank you for your question. Of course, yes, we're coming off a victory against Nicaragua. I thought the team in itself performed well enough to get the victory on the day, being at home. Now coming away for ourselves, we are here to continue to grow, to continue to perform better in every department. We expect the game against Dominica to be tough, and we're here to do the job. Throughout the team, I expect our team to be as professional in their approach, even from the staff as well, looking on to the game. In these round of qualifiers, every game is important, and the approach that you have towards each opponent needs to remain the same or even get better.
All right. You just hold the mic down there to get to your captain. I'll just ask you, Captain Karen Forbes. First off, what is your own perspective, on the qualifier against Dominica, considering the Dominica team suffered a 4-0 defeat and you had a victory? What is your own perspective for that match coming up this Sunday?
Well, definitely we're not going to underestimate nobody. As the coach said, we're going to take every game very seriously. We would like to have 3 points, and that's what we're going for. I'm very confident that that's what we're going out there to do. Again, of course, we know that they have been working on their program, so we cannot go out there complacent, but we have to respect everybody that we come up against, and it's just wait until the day to prove ourselves.
Alrighty, and to the Dominica captain, vice captain, that is, Dominica suffering that 4-0 defeat. Your own perspective, that game coming up on Sunday, What are you looking for?
Honestly, what can I say? Everybody had their bad days, and it was just a bad day at the office for us. We are definitely looking forward to our game tomorrow because our rested, like we said, we have 2 days to do so. Because right now we are physically and mentally ready for tomorrow. We are waiting for us to go out there and give our all.
Okay, so thank you for the answers. Right about now, we just open the floor to the media for any questions that you may want to pose to any of the head team. Right there. Sure.
So, I have a quick question for the coach. Obviously, it's traveling, it's COVID-19, the pandemic, it's different. How has that affected your preparations with these fixtures?
It have affected us a lot, but we all know it's a challenge, the COVID pandemic, what it has done to us, especially during training. Players now and then will get affected by the pandemic, by the disease itself. But we went through the challenge. We faced the challenge, so we are here right now. So we have to go on with life, and that's how it is.
Excellent, thanks. Anna, for you? Obviously, coming off, it was a tough result. Mentally, how was the team coping with this?
We are disappointed that we lost the game, honestly. Right now, the girls, they are resting, and together with everyone here and the coaching staff, we have gone over the game, we have gone over where we failed, and right now, they are ready. Like, if we thought we were not ready before, we are ready right now, because even in their rooms, they keep talking about it and they cannot wait for the game tomorrow. So we are going to put up a fight. This is what it is, and we're ready. But this is all I can say, that we are actually ready.
Thank you, that's
So,
yeah.
Question for particularly Coach Jones. This is somewhat new for you. Of course, not the world of football, but leading the senior women's national team, Trinidad and Tobago, into a World Cup qualifier. What has that process been, and what are your expectations going forward for the team?
Well, like you rightfully said, it is fairly new somewhat. Not the world of football and this environment, but obviously coaching the women's team. Obviously, with any situation, any team, you do find challenges, but the good thing about it is that with my experience, I'm able to, along with the staff, to be able to rise above those challenges and fix any deficiency that we have. My expectation, like I expressed to the team every single time, my confidence and my belief in them, belief in their ability to not only play football, but to also have the chemistry as a team to continue to progress throughout the tournament. Like the previous question in terms of the pandemic, it has been difficult for all of us. We know that coming into training sessions and coming into games, being in the camp environment, we are going to encounter the issue of COVID. But I think at this point, after 2 years of this pandemic happening, we're at the point where we just have to not, just move on, but to be able to go forward and find the remedies to fix any situation that we might face.
Thank you very much. One more question and this is for both the players. Concacaf have announced an incredible program for development of women's football and all that is coming. As female players, as being there as the pioneers of this process, what does this mean to you to be part of this process, and how do you see the program that is outlined contributing to the development of women's football in the region?
First of all, I would like to say that I think a lot of the Caribbean countries are improving, and that's awesome to see, because much more women are getting more opportunities, not only from the Caribbean, but globally. The football is raising, and that's really good to see, because when I was a bit younger, like 5 years, I'm 30 now, it didn't have these opportunities. We weren't exposed to much of what we are being exposed to now. And I think the initiative that Concacaf is taking is really huge for us and the other generations to come. So just looking forward, the future looks bright. And of course, I would love to be a coach one day, so I'll be able to partake not only as a player but as a coach as well.
Okay, so I do have to agree with you as well. Even back home, there are a lot of young ladies who are actually interested in playing sports. And I have to say thank you to Concacaf for even coming forward and introducing all this to us. The ladies will be happy for sure to make a great impact in our country because, like I said, there are players out there that are interested in this sport. It's just having the resources and everything to help them. So we are grateful for that.
All right, so thank you, the media, for your questions. And of course, as we wind down this press conference, we're just going to ask the head coach and the players this final question. What can the fans of Trinidad and Tobago, in your own way, of Trinidad and Tobago expect from this clash against Dominica and Trinidad and Tobago for Sunday?
I'm a little bit different. You know, the fans will get what we give them. In saying that, what I expect of the team is to go out and give 100% in all their efforts to be professional in the way that they care about themselves and the way that they play the game. And as for my confidence within the team, I expect us to go out and get 3 points. Yes, we do respect the opponent, and we will work very hard to show that respect on the field. But for us, we're going out there to get 3 points. That's what we're here for, because as we know, only one team is going to come out of the group. And the more you're able to gather your points going forward, it sets you up and puts you in a really good place to be able to come out of the group. Like we just spoke about the Women's Championship, I think would be a beautiful tournament. It's something that is restructured by Concacaf, and it gives the opportunity for our Caribbean teams in CFU to be exposed to more football. The issue I think that has been plaguing in football is the opportunities of playing more games, not only against the more prominent opposition in CONCACAF, but also amongst ourselves in CFU. And having this type of rescheduling of the tournament, it gives them that opportunity to not only now for the next year or two to have so many games, but also, as Karen rightfully said, for the future. So it inspires a generation, and we have a responsibility as the senior team to be able to inspire the younger generation into not only playing sports, but coming into the program of football and being able to carry on the flag of our countries and the wider Caribbean.
All right, Captain Forbes, basically the same question to you. What can the fans of Trinidad and Tobago expect from your team on the day of battle?
Well, definitely, as I already spoke to the girls, I said, we want to remain focused and build on the game against Nicaragua. Definitely, we don't expect the game to be easy, but we're going to go out there and do our best. So we're going to continue to improve. And again, the aim is to remain the same, to give our best effort 100% and try to get the 2 points.
Captain, Vice Captain Brittany Stout, all fans back home abroad, what can they expect from our women's team?
Expect a fight, because we are going out there to do our best tomorrow. We are ready to do and place everything that the coaches has taught us, even the games before. We have gone through the game, we have gone through where we have failed, and we are just looking forward to tomorrow so that we can put all that effort that we have gone through into the game tomorrow. So we are expecting changes, and we are hoping that everybody just give their all and just give their 100 as well.
All right. Coach T, what can the fans expect from your team on Sunday?
British Stout said, we respect Trinidad and Tobago. We are a great team, but we will not back them. And our fans will expect a fight from us, as we have played them before. We know the team. We know what they are capable of doing. So for sure, we will expect a fight.
Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you to the viewing public Also, we want to say thank you to head coach of the Dominica senior women's team, of course, Brittany Stout, our vice captain, Karen Forbes, the captain of the Trinidad and Tobago women's team, and of course, Mr. Kevin Jones. Thank you for coming to this press conference. Of course, we want to say thank you to the Dominica Football Association for making this possible, and of course, my good friend there, Andrew, Trinidad and Tobago, the cameraman. For now, I want to say goodbye. Thank you for viewing.